Today we start to look at percentages. And before we start to do some calculations and do the things that you probably have seen bits of before, I'm just going to clarify what a percentage is and deal with a few key misconceptions. So, what is a percentage? Well, the best definition for our use is a percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. A percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. Now, some of you will say it's something out of 100. Let's look at why that isn't the case. 25 over 100 is 25%. And you can say 25 out of 100 as well. That could be a test score. The issue with doing it out of 100 is this gives you a maximum value of 100. Now, percentages don't stop at 100. So, let's take, for example, the following case. A chocolate bar costs 35 pence. And unfortunately, the chocolate bar doubles in price. Now, if someone said to you, what percentage of the original cost is this, you'd have a good question on your hands. Well, the original cost is 100%. So what percentage is this? Well, this then is 200%. Well done if you worked that one out. Look at your two definitions up here. Out of 100 seems to suggest 200% isn't possible. Percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. Allows you to write anything you want on the numerator. You will hear sometimes people say things like something increased 1,000%. Again, that's only possible if it's a fraction with a denominator of 100. So it's not out of 100. So 23% is 23 over 100. Make sure you keep your line horizontal. 72%, 72 over 100. 150%, 150 over 100. 2.3%, 2.3 over 100. You can have a larger numerator. You can have what we called before an improper fraction if you need it. You can also temporarily leave a decimal in there. So a percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. Now, let's look at a very simple place that this definition is really helpful. I score 9 out of 50 in a test. What percentage did I score? Now, how do we think this one through? 9 out of 50. Let's write that as a fraction. Okay. That's not a percentage. Why is it not a percentage? That's right, because the denominator is not 100. Can we change our fraction so that it has a denominator of 100? Well, if only we had a way of converting it into another equivalent fraction. Well done if you've worked it out now. If you multiply both parts by 2, we get 18 over 100. Still has the same value. It's an equivalent fraction. And that is 18%. Now we'll look a lot more at this later on when we tackle our key topic of fractions converting to decimals, converting to percentages. So we know we can convert some basic ones here because our definition, a percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. And we need this because percentages can go above 100%.